FBI Director Christopher Wray says it's most likely that COVID-19 emerged from a Chinese government-controlled laboratory in Wuhan. In response, China has accused the FBI of politicizing the investigation into the origins of coronavirus and says there has been no new scientific evidence to support the theory, while other US agencies believe the virus developed naturally. Well, let's speak now to Anne Rimoin. She's a professor of epidemiology at UCLA and joins me from Los Angeles now. And thanks for joining us. Without any new evidence, are these comments helpful or are they just politicizing the issue? Well, Anne, we are just trying to get sound with you, possibly on mute.
Do you hear me now?
Yeah, we do, Anne. And I was just asking you, without any evidence, do you think these comments are helpful or just politicizing the issue?
Well, I think that there's a lot of politicization of this issue, but the reality of it is we still don't have evidence that's in the public domain one way or the other. But what we do know is that we can prevent pandemics by focusing on both sides of this, which are both plausible. It could have been from a lab accident. It could have been from spillover. And those are both things that we can work on to prevent the next pandemic.
So that's interesting, isn't it? So you're saying that you can actually prepare ahead, but you have to work it on two eventualities. Does that change how you would respond then?
Well, it doesn't. And I think that that's a very important point. It actually doesn't matter in terms of prevention of the next pandemic, what we find. Both are plausible scenarios, which is why there's so much debate without real, final evidence that's in the public domain. So what can we do? We can have better lab security. We can have better training, better equipment globally, standards for laboratories. We can also do better in terms of preventing pandemics by focusing on animal spillover, which is very important. We need better disease surveillance. We need to be having better diagnostics out there and a lot more research being done on preventing pandemics. Look, 75% of infectious diseases, emerging diseases, are from animal origins. So we have both plausible scenarios and something we can do to prevent pandemics.
And you say we can make labs more secure. Presumably this lab was quite secure. So, what are we meant to read into that?
Well, lab accidents happen all over the globe. It's not specific to this laboratory, but we could have better global standards. We could have laboratory inspections that happen globally. We could have standards. We could have global agreements on the standards that exist. So, there's a lot that can be done. We can't always protect against every scenario here, but we can do a lot in terms of planning, in terms of investment in global health security, which includes both animal spillover and better lab security. There's a lot that we can do.
All right, Anne Rimoin, thank you so